what if I took his photo every day?
And it'd be pretty cool to see birth till death. So I'm just going to keep going until the end, I think.
Come the day, Corey is born, and I just had to make a decision. Start taking photos. Didn't know how long it would last. Maybe a couple of years, something like that. But it's hard when you get to the end of that couple of years to just say, right, this is the day I stop. And so it just went on and on and on.
Obviously, as a child, I didn't really understand what was going on. It was just part of my daily routine, having my photo taken. I'd be going to friends' house on sleepovers and things after school, and my dad would have to drive around and disturb us, ask the parents if he can come inside and take my photo. And then he'd honestly drive an hour each way sometimes just to take a photo. And then he'd be pestering teachers to take photos on school trips and all that stuff. But yeah, after I got through that and then YouTube came, it kind of all made sense to make a time-lapse film out of it. And then seeing the whole world watching it is pretty amazing.
My guidelines were I had to take it between 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock at night, 24-hour gap. I had to take it, and if it was after midnight, if I was in the wrong place, that was it. It was lost. I
feel like I would be letting my dad down if I stopped. He's gone through the whole pre-digital age doing it and managed to cope. So if I've got an iPhone, I've got no excuses really. The whole world should see this idea that my dad had, and I hope he gets the recognition it deserves as this art project really. Because to have this vision in 1991 of this time-lapse thing, pre-digital, pre-internet, and now to see it all come together as this viral film, it's incredible. And I just think it would be a shame if I stopped.